What do you? I guess so. Hold on. Now I have questions, and I don't know. And future me is screaming at current me, going, "You're gonna hate editing this, Doc. You're gonna have two sections that are basically the same thing." But I have to ask. So, how often do you and your friends play Minecraft?
Oh, we haven't in a long time.
You haven't in
Um,
a long time.
yeah, like a year ago,
A year
it
ago.
seemed like we were playing like every weekend for like a couple months straight.
What did you guys? So what? So did you guys like try and like beat the game or?
Well, that was the end goal, but we didn't get very far. We were doing a lot of building.
Okay. Very
We
different.
we because we explored like I don't know. It feels like two different continents we found, and we had two different home bases.
Mm.
And so we built this massive bridge connecting them,
I've done.
and
Yeah, I've
then
got one of those.
a massive bridge. And then we spent a whole bunch of time mining to get redstone. And so the last thing I remember we did was we finished the track. Now you can
Oh my
take
god,
a cart all the way down.
dude! Minecarts even aren't even fast. You
It
gotta get a
took
horse.
so much redstone.
Huh?
The thing was massive, and we were mining it for like it felt like 2 or 3 sessions.
Dude, redstone isn't even the expensive part of that. It's the gold.
Oh yeah, the gold too.
Dude, I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind. I
I
if I
forget.
knew if I
I think it would take some tracks.
the iron
But
should.
yeah, we finished. We finished thing, and then what? Hello?
No, I'm still listening.
What? Okay, so no. So the last thing we did was we finished the track, and then we started working on the base off of where we started.
Ah,
So like I said, we had two of them, right? So we started working on what we had explored too. We started working on that.
right.
And basically we were clearing off like we cleared out like an entire mountain. We destroyed an entire mountain to build for our like castle type thing.
Castle type thing. I've destroyed parts of mountains. Not very big mountains.
Parts. Like an entire mountain we leveled.
Well, I mean, if you go and look at what my world used to look, where I lived, where I in my Let's Play world, if you look to see where I where I took over the village and built my base, it looks I leveled a lot of shit.
So I would do the complete opposite in survival craft. I would build into the hill.
Yeah,
And so
well,
I'd
yeah,
build like a house.
leveling a
I'd
mountain in
build like a
survival craft
multi-story
was not
house.
leveling mountains in survival craft was not a trivial thing.
Yeah, but no, I would build like a multi-story house inside the mountain.
Because the problem with that was always like, so in Minecraft, you'd go build a diamond pickaxe, not a big deal. Survival craft, it was a diamond edged pickaxe, and it still wasn't that fast. And diamonds were so goddamn rare.
There are, yeah.
It was, and iron was not as common as it should have been, and so it was not easy. So you'd be doing it with stone. I'd do it with stone, and it would take 8 million years, and you can only stack up to 40. A chest hold a fraction of the amount. Tearing down a mountain was not a trivial task. All the while, you're slowly dying because you neglect your food. It was not a
Oh yeah,
trivial.
I would only eat bread and pumpkins, and I'd wait until I was almost dying to eat.
Yeah, I it. Oh my god. I don't know why we ever put up with that. I know why. It's because my parents wouldn't buy me Minecraft on the tablet. I was just stuck with Survival Craft. Because trying to convince them to spend $6 on an app.
And I had enough bread to last for years.
Hmm.
I had multiple chests where every inventory slot was maxed out.
Oh boy. Well, and food goes bad now in Survival Craft.
But no, just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
He needs to make a freezer.
Yeah. He made the game way more difficult. Whoa. Oh no. We're Discord is having some trouble right now. It's chugging. Oh my god! I just watched the pixels dim, and it's like, ooh, it's mushy. I feel like I'm on a Skype call from way back in the day. I don't know why. I can't imagine it's my internet. Anyways, no, tearing down a mountain was not trivial. Okay, so that's what you guys did. So you guys never built any farms or like if I were gonna build a rail, if I was gonna build a what?
We had farms and mines.
No, like automatic farms.
Oh no, we never got to that one.
Like if I was gonna build a rail between two continents, I wouldn't even begin to like. And if I was gonna do it with the rail, first of all, I wouldn't do it with the rail. I'd get a silk touch pickaxe and do it with packed ice. Blue ice if I felt like really grinding. And I'd probably build an ice farm or 2 or 5. But no, I ain't doing that shit by hand. No. I'm not doing that with a rail. Rail might actually be easier than ice because then I can automate. I can easily automate gold and iron. Redstone, I could do it. There's a few ways of doing it. It's possible. I'd like to give it a try sometime, but it's a big undertaking. If you want to get good spawn rates.
No, what you could do is build a tunnel between the two and then hope you find some good stuff along the way as you're mining.
Oh, yeah. And just build a tunnel. Honestly, just dig a
I think
tunnel.
do they call it a tunnel?
Huh?
A tunnel?
Yeah, just dig underneath it. Not as spectacular, and way more. I don't actually know if it's more time consuming because you still have to dig the same amount of blocks. That is an excellent question. That is an excellent question. Which takes more time? What? Digging a tunnel or putting it. That's an interesting question. I'd have to ponder that.
One way you only have to build the rail. The other way you have to build a beam through the rail, but you don't have to dig.
What?
So one way, building it in the air, you have to build a support structure for the truck. The other way you don't, but you have to dig.
Well, no, but like that's the thing, though, right? So, because here's the thing: a rail track, if you're just doing it for rail, I would never build just a rail track. I would want to be able to like run along it with a horse or boat, mainly a horse. So I want it too wide. But if we're just doing rail, it only needs to be one. You need just one block. And so if you're doing it underground, you have to dig two blocks.
We made ours 3 wide so we could put a railing on each side because we kept dying because we made it so high that we kept dying as we were, placing the blocks.
Yeah, so it is faster to dig it.
3 wide so we went by.
Yeah, so it's faster to dig it.
Yeah, because you have to be very careful as you're placing the blocks.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because you have to mine the blocks. You have to mine the blocks and then place the fuckers. If we're just digging a hole, you just go. You got a guy digging and a guy with a rail behind you, and you just go. You build a few enchanted diamond pickaxes with unbreaking and efficiency 5, and you just go. You just fucking go. You're gonna have to probably build a few tunnels when you run into caves. You might have to fight some mobs. I mean, you don't have to worry about going to sleep. Because if you're building above ground, you gotta go to sleep. Otherwise, you're gonna have phantoms kicking your ass all night, or mobs spawning and blowing things up. Especially over the frickin' ocean. Building over the ocean is not. It's funny. Of all the farmable materials to build a rail system, the iron, which isn't even really that big of a deal because for every 6 iron ingots you get 16 rail out of it. It's a really great deal. Well, it's one of the better crafting recipes. But but it's just like farming that. It's like you set the farm up. You set the farm up, let it run for 10 minutes let it run for a few hours, and you've got enough iron. It's like you don't need that much iron. The amount of effort you're going to go theoretically don't need that much iron. So it's like the amount of effort you're going to go through to get it. Gold is definitely worth it. You go above the nether if you're on Java, and you build a gold farm. I wouldn't even fuck around with not doing it. And I wouldn't bother to start digging. Unless you're in like a Badlands biome. That's the Mesa biome. I wouldn't even fuck around with it. I wouldn't even bother. Not worth the time. Redstone? Yeah, it's probably better just to mine it. You don't need that much, theoretically. And you get a lot of it. So, I mean, it kind of depends how many powered rails you're doing, I guess. That's the real question.
We did quite a few because it was so long. It was long with several bends in it.
Yeah, because
we didn't turn on coordinates.
Oh.
So we were just eyeballing where it was supposed to end up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, we did survival craft without coordinates, and so we were just eyeballing where to go to because we couldn't render the distance.
Right.
You'd walk for like 5 minutes. The hike was like 5 minutes to get there. It was long ways to go.
Oh.
And we didn't have any coordinates. And so there were several snaking paths. Because as we got closer, we were like, okay, I know where the train is.
Oh.
We're way off course.
This is only 5 minutes?
I say 5 minutes. I want it to sound like it's a long time.
Oh, brother. The one in my world on a horse takes 10. On a horse.
I don't know. I don't remember how long it takes. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know what is a long time, so I just threw a number out there.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Fuck. Do it without
Anyway, it
coordinates?
took
What are you dipshits
what?
doing?
What?
Doing it without coordinates is insane.
Oh yeah, we were insane. We decided we wanted to challenge ourselves.
God. Oh my god.
Now you see why it took so long to build it.
Yeah. Oh my.
Because we were
Without
all about to get
coordinates.
to.
I. I wouldn't even. Fuck. No coordinates? That's insane. I didn't build my bridge.
Technically, the minimum would be like an L. I think it would look more aesthetically pleasing if you did like an S thing. You know, like an S, so two corners. No, we had several.
Oh.
It was like a snake.
Yeah. Oh man.
So
See
it's like,
at
oh
that
man,
point.
went too far, go back. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, go back.
See at that point, it's not even worth it. You just make it a. You just make a 90-degree angle, and just not even worth it to go diagonal with rails. Because this is a bitch to go because you can't make powered turning rails. So you just yeah. I will say though, rails they're supposed to be improving them in the next update or one of these updates. Although you can get super fast rails now, but like you have to use a command. I don't know if they're built into the game necessarily, but it's just like rail is the most expensive form of transportation in all of Minecraft, and it's slow. It's like, fuck. I'll just go mine a bunch of ice with a silk touch pickaxe and get a boat. Truth be told, unless you're using a horse, I guess truth be told, the ice boat pathway feels like cheating. I will admit, it does feel like cheating, but it's fucking fast.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yeah, so boats can go on ice,
Oh.
and if you do it on blue ice, there's like almost no friction. And so you can get up to stupidly fast speeds. You'll get going so fast, if your computer isn't fast enough, it won't be able to render what's in front of you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's faster than flying with an elytra.
Flying with a what?
Oh, you haven't even made it to the end. You don't even know. An elytra, it's a glider. I never really use it.
The fastest mode. So the fastest mode of transportation is a boat on blue ice.
Uh, well, there are other ways, but that is
Like what?
there's they're technical. I don't even know how they work, but you could cover like 1,000,000 blocks almost instantaneously.
How does that work?
You have to know how to load chunks. It involves launching ender pearls and some really it you have to like literally know how the lines of code of Minecraft work to get it to be.
But you're actually moving, you're not just teleporting.
It's not teleporting. It's not you can do it in survival Minecraft, no cheats.
So you're actually moving.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's insane. I wouldn't it's only worth it if you have to go millions of blocks.
Millions of blocks in a second?
Yeah.
How does that even work?
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a video. This was years ago. So this YouTuber visited. There's like tiers to technical Minecraft, and he went and visited Minecraft YouTubers that they play the game on scales that are just unfathomable, in which they do
I
need to
think
cross.
I think the most impressive thing I've seen, which has to be up there.
What?
Some guys made Minecraft in Minecraft.
Oh, yeah, the
They
computers?
built a computer. They built a computer and they programmed Minecraft in Minecraft.
Yeah, those are kind of
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know what is more technical than that. Like they literally built all the guts of a computer.
Yeah. But the thing with that one is, you just have to know redstone, and they do all that in creative. They don't do it in survival. These fuckers do it in
But there
survival.
was still a lot of. But they still did some coding though,
Yeah.
because I showed the video. They were still coding.
Oh yeah. What this guy did, what these guys do is they do things on scales that are just insane. They do it. They want to know. I want to build a farm, right? I want to build an iron farm, but I want to build it so that it produces the maximum number of iron ingots possible as fast as possible.
Hmm.
What is the most efficient way to do it? And they do it. They have to create areas of their world where there's nothing but bedrock. Because, so, Minecraft, the way it spawns mobs, it scans from the bottom up. And the way to get it to scan faster is if there's nothing else. This is what I was talking about with the redstone farm. That's why it's difficult. So it scans through, and if there's air, it goes really fast. But if you have blocks everywhere that mobs can spawn on, it's like, okay, it takes time. But if you get rid of all the goddamn blocks, uh, all the water, all the lava, and it's just bedrock, nothing but bedrock, because mobs can't spawn on bedrock, and you do it to a stupidly far distance away from you, you know that if you build a platform, every mob that Minecraft wants to spawn is going to spawn in that spot. It won't spawn anywhere else. And so these farms are just, they're insane. But a lot of times they build multiple farms, or they want to build a farm that's really, or they want to build one where it's like, okay, it's like the redstone farm requires a witch's hut, right? You go to swamp biome, you find a hut. Witches can spawn there anytime. You don't have to. Is there not? And they can drop redstone because you use it in potions. Okay. So, but that's the only reason why. It's basically the only reason why you build a witch farm. I guess some people want the sticks and the glow and the sugar and glowstone, but for the most part, you just want the redstone. And so what they'll do is they'll destroy everything. And what they want though is if you can get like multiple witch huts next to each other.
Hmm.
And then they'll build flying machines that are capable of destroying. They call them world eaters. They'll put them at bedrock, and they'll use them to mine diamonds and deep slate, I guess. They don't really need diamonds, but they do it anyways.
They are this in survival without cheats.
Yep.
It's kind of impressive.
They'll put 40-hour work weeks in.
It's their job.
It's their job to be this good at Minecraft.
Man.
That's the thing.
And what do people pay? What do people pay them for? Like, so people give them money, but like, what do What do their clients get in return?
Nothing. They don't. No, they do.
Or
They
are they
buy
doing it
streaming
on
rights.
Twitch? Or are they just doing it on Twitch or something to entertain?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean they have fun building these contraptions and doing these things. They have fun doing it. They're good at it. They like it. They like sifting through source code. That's how they figure this shit out. There's farms where it's like you need to stand on this specific block, actually on this specific section of this specific block, and you look in this very specific spot, and it breaks the game, and you'll get stupid amounts of shit. And you're just like, what? How did you figure this out? Source code, my friend, source code. They sift through mountains of code to find it. It's insane. Anyways, we are. Well, this is before we go. This is the last podcast potentially. I don't want on Discord for you and I. I keep forgetting I need to ask Buck to do a podcast. I should text him right after this. And Nate. And then they'll do 198, 199, and then it's 200.
So this is the last podcast we do with just us.
Potentially, if I remember to do it. Potentially.
With Buckman.
Yeah.
Because then the last time would be 200 with the other gang members.
Yeah. Damn.
The other members of our posse.
Damn, it's coming to an end. I can't believe it. 3 weeks.
Oh, we should, though, make one last. Do we make one video at the end when we open up the time capsule?
Oh, yeah. Well, whenever we do that,
Okay, so the podcast will end, the channel will end for like a year. We'll keep uploading, travel vlogs, but but it'll be like the next actual video probably won't be until the time capsule potentially.
Yeah. Actually, the next video, I never did do a going away video. I just stopped up. I just did that short and said, "All right, I'm done," and then said, "I'll make a going away video explaining things." But to be honest, I can't be bothered anymore. To be honest, there's no motivation to do that.
Yeah.
And then also, no, that's it. There's something. I thought there was something. Oh, then yeah. Well, no, that's it. Oh, I guess